I will look at it in just a second.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Source. Add existing source. Lit. Fucking lit, bro.
I gotta find a good gear around this joint.
Oops. 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 Yeah. Add source. Add existing source. Dope AF.
Hunter, you
Alright,
ain't
let's
gotta
go.
tell me, but what gear are you running?
1 sec. I need to set a button.
For
430. 430.
430. You can set up a button to mute yourself on the stream. That's
No,
what
I
I
need to
would
set
do.
up a button like so. I was watching Derek Justice's stream, and when he goes to his setups, his is all blurred out.
Yeah,
But
you
then
can
when he
set up a
exits
button.
out,
You can set up a button to transition to your scene. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I don't
Yeah.
know how. You'll have to play your. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out. It might take you a little bit longer, but I'm
Hey,
sure
your
I
Nick.
can get it.
It's in your box.
What setup I got in there. What it's trying to load. This is gonna be fun. See if I keep it long enough up on the track. Be grandma and a dog for that bit.
You running that higher gear so you can stay in third through the S's.
I'm sorry. Do what?
You running that higher gear so you can stay in the third gear on the S's.
Yeah. He said, "Oh my god."
Hey Nick, you need to look up the settings for the G27. They're different.
Yeah, they're way different.
Go to the form and look up the settings for the G27. It's okay. Just send those to Adam. I know. Because yeah, but I know when I first started and I didn't know anybody and didn't know what settings were what, and I didn't know to look in the form. Well, you know what I've been told? There's an auto feature for force feedback that you should turn on every track because every track's got a different force feedback. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying that's what Keegan told me to do. Because that was one of the very first questions I asked him when I met him. I said, hey, can you give me some wheel settings to try? Because I wonder if there's any speed in it. And there is. When you go to graphics adjustment, down at the bottom, it'll say force feedback strength. And after you run a couple laps, it'll come up with an auto next to it. And you click that button, it'll auto calibrate to what you should run. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if I know Adam well enough, he'll get to the point to where he'll mess with the force feedback
Yeah,
settings.
you gotta find your own
I used to
style.
be one of the guys that would crank the hell up out of mine, in the heat and this, and then I found out
Yeah,
very quickly that
that's not the thing to do. No. Especially if you hit a bump or something and it jacks your whole ride up. Now, don't get me wrong. At some tracks, it's better to have more. Like Chicagoland, you're gonna have more next week because you're gonna want to feel the bumps. But you don't want it to be. I've seen people go too much where it'll make them jerk left or right. On the super speedways and qualifying, I take mine all the way out because I don't want it to do anything but react to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not the best in the world. I just did a lot of research on it when I first started. Hunter, did you like that video that VRS put out today about that wheel?
I didn't watch. I watched the one without Fallon the other day.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know how I feel about the
shit was dope.
I don't know how I feel about the rim though. They haven't came out with the rim. It's gonna be another year. After watching that video.
I'm getting it. Whenever it comes out, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the pedals. That pedals to me mean just as much as the wheel. You know?
Yeah. Just watch my lap. And you can see my throttle and everything.
Struggling everywhere, but I think it's more to do with the setup than it is.
When I ran the 135.4, it was in 110-degree track temp.
Yeah. I'm not worried about pace. I just want to be able to have it in the track, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does front bump do? Here.
I got my bumps at 0.
What about your rebound? 0?
I play with them like around 20. Just find the number that's comfortable for you. I had mine at 16 earlier.
You gotta, I mean, okay, so this is road stuff, that's why I don't get it. Ambers, you can't run 7 here. But
I'm not even worried about my fucking cambers and shit.
Are they even, or you got the same amount in the right front and left front, or?
I'll have to work on it.
Just road setup basic. And what about toes? Do those matter? Like, are those?
Front toes will be a big thing here, yeah.
Damn it, on your paper where I don't have to watch the fuck.
Sorry, I'm not affiliated yet.
Dirt tracked it out of 11.
It's called getting it, though.
Thing about it is, too, he's only got to run one good lap if to get away and then back up his corners, you know? Just, dude, once you lose rear grip here, it's going to be a motherfucker. Alright, I get what you're doing.
I'm not a bad little road racer, dude. I enjoy it. Especially in like the NASCAR series. Put me in a road car and I'll sling that bitch in there. I'm not gonna be as fast as those guys, but I need a good finish. I was telling Charleston I love to race the 24 hours at Daytona. I like because I know that track so well. Put me in a fucking good setup car and I can go out there and at least run.
I saw where you got screwed coming. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right up the lane.
There's like a couple bumps that are real sketch.
Yeah. I was doing alright until then.
On Heat, Nick, I actually used to be good at this track.
Yeah.
That shit was so easy, though.
You know, what's like the big key to me is if you mess up one corner, you're losing like at least 5/10 that lap. So it's like you gotta hit every corner in a certain way in order not to lose time.
But when you're slower getting off one corner than the other,
Yeah.
it kills you.
Especially in the trucks that I've learned is slower is faster. Alright, so I think I've ran 8 laps so far. I can't remember if I ran a lap and then pulled off or not. I'm trying to see how much fuel I can run.
on the right.
Stretch.
I think David said that all BCRs running 35s except for Jay. Somewhere in the 35 bracket. All I know is fucking Shane Wood gets in my way, he's getting the bumper. Do what? I don't know. This weekend or tomorrow? It's way past 8:45. I don't know, I didn't get on, I was asleep.
Wish I could just run my optimal.
Optimal's a 134.6.
Mine's a 136.2, so 2 minutes off.
2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Doing a full fuel run here. I'm on my last, I think it's my last lap. See how far I can make it. Of course, it didn't sound like a
tip springs in the back or not really?
I don't know, mine are pretty low right now, but I'm about to experiment with it.
What about the front? About normal?
I might. What? Stiff springs?
Yeah.
I
Spring
mean,
rate.
it depends. Well, you're gonna give up a little bit on certain corners. I mean, I'm running my front springs all the way down, so.
What about front brake bias?
You just gotta start messing with it.
I'm at 65.5.
I'd probably dial out a little front brake, put a little bit more rear brake in it.
So go down.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Try 64.
Alright, so whatever lap I just pitted, lap 14, that's as far as you can make it. You can fucking send it in this pit road, just be careful. Wait, weren't they? Oh. Dude, what the fuck happened to my pit crew? Can't see my pit crew.
All them fucking motors you've been blowing all week. I said, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much. Hit objects, high detail. Bro, what the fuck? Where'd my pit crew members go? Wait, can y'all even see yours? Like your full pit crew?
Haven't really looked.
Like my pit crew's not even coming over the fucking wall. It's just one guy holding a fucking brake sign. I don't know if that's because it's a road course or it's gotta be. I can't even see my pit crew members come across the fucking wall to change my tires. Fuckers. My town, small new town. Six, nine. Okay.
I'm just slightly 6 seconds slower than you are.
Yeah, but that fucker, he's putting in a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Like more work than he does on normal speedways. In all cars too. I mean, not just this one. I'm wondering if I raise the rear up or down first.
I still see your John Deere car.
Okay. Tell me if I'm too low or too high. 6'1" in both sides in the ride height.
For what?
Ride height 6'1".
On the back?
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", 6'9".
Okay.
Like I said, dude, I'm basically still VRS, just a couple changes.
Oh really? So I can go
Yeah.
back to that and restart. Fuck that setup all to
Shit,
hell.
that didn't work.
I'm taking those big ass fucking springs out of it though in the back.
Yeah, casing that piece of shit pit crew.
Did you guys only make a practice for like 30 minutes?
No, it's 2.5 hours.
Who's it under?
Channing.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, that's because I blocked you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm just kidding, dude.
I know you were.
dude, this change that I made already feels better.
Maybe under league stuff?
Nope.
It's Earl Practice 3. It's under John Ballou. Not Channing.
Did you make a new... Oh, I see. Oh, it's the truck. Dang it, I don't want to do that. No. There's a B. Oh no, gateway.
Oh yeah, dude, what I did definitely tightened up the car. Maybe tightened it up too much.
Hunter, you turd.
What's up?
Do you have your display capture set up?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. I wonder why the truck and Xfinity car didn't get the digital dash yet. Like in real life. Why they haven't done it yet.
And I just looped it. Lit. Track temp is rising, so that's why I'm getting slower. Do some fucking crazy shit right here to this. Oops, didn't mean to go to that. Damn, he's now on a 5,000 fucking sub train. Jesus Christ. In this weather, dude, it's gonna be hard to run a 35. Definitely no downshift right there. Let's try something. Y'all still here? I can't hear you, Nick, if you're talking. times. Oh, don't park right there. Damn it. Are y'all still there? Anybody? Kill them all. Tractor's finally dropping. Nice to be back. I can't hear Channing. I don't know what happened.
Hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Way overdrove 11.
What up, Cam Dog?
Cameron,
Hop in Discord, you bitch. Okay, now?
Got one in the dirt coming
You what?
on. Keep an eye open.
Can you hear me now? I couldn't find my mic button.
Keep going.
I can hear you in here, yeah.
Do I need to be in Discord?
Do what?
Do I need to be in Discord?
No, I was just saying get your head in here, but you don't have to.
Whatever you trick, Nick.
moving.
That much fucking time. The track takes back down. I gotcha. Jesus Christ. Alright, boys. Thanks for watching. Gonna end the stream. It's just a test stream, so appreciate it. Yerk. Dude, okay. Now I gotta figure out. Your mic on iRacing's not working. Now it is.
Yeah, I don't.
Cameron's not in Discord though, is he? Oh, is he?
Hello.
Fucking poop dick.
Fucking what?
Poop dick.
I don't know where Justin's been. He hardly even talks in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's been depressed lately because he can't get laid.
It's probably because he's ugly. I'm joking. I thought he said getting laid.
That is what I said. There was like this chick. It was a few weeks ago. There was this chick he was talking to and had been talking to for a long time. That all of a sudden just dumped him, and I think he took it really bad.
He just needs to go find a fat chick and get a salon buster.
Something. I don't fucking know. I don't do this goddamn truck either. I hate this thing. I have no clue what I'm looking at. I go to like chassis to try and tighten it up. I have no clue what button to push. I'm just starting to hit shit.
Go up on the rear. Go up on the rear spring slowly. If you want to tighten it up.
So what does that mean?
Go up on the rear springs.
I don't know what that means.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not kidding. I don't know what that means.
You don't know how to go up on the rear springs?
You would have to tell me what setting is that. Spring perch offset, spring rate,
Clear.
The actual spring, bro.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Do you even know how to set up a car?
No, I don't know how to set up a car. That's why I'm on HLC and not on fucking DCR. I come from dirt. I know how to set up a dirt car. I don't know how to fuck with this asphalt shit.
Got one in the dirt coming back on.
The base setup.
Stay on your toes.
It's in your box.
You're in my box. be in my box? Now you're too good for me?
Yeah.
Wow, that is way different than what I had.
It'll do it to you. Alright, so your spring rates is what I was talking about. If you're too loose, go up on both springs. Since this is a road course, you gotta go up on most of them evenly. Because the way the weight transfers.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the spring rate, both of the rear ones are at 425, so if I feel like it's too loose, I increase it.
Yes. I would start off, I would just go like one at a time. So go up to 450 on each, go out and try it. If that's not enough, go 475. If that's not enough, 500.
Then you gotta reset your ride height.
Yeah.
Do one spring at a time now.
To reset my ride height, I do that with the spring perch option.
Yeah.
So if I go up on the spring rate, which way do I go with the perch?
Depends on which way it's gonna say. If it's too high, then you gotta click on the right one. If it's too low, you gotta click on the left one. You wanna, like, rule of thumb that I usually use is you wanna get mostly everything blinking, if you can.
Oh, okay, so if it's yellow, I want to get it right there, about there, or as close as I can get.
Yep, as close as you can get it to yellow.
So if I start going too high on the spring rate, will it start making it loose again?
No, you're gonna just keep getting tighter. Now, if you go up on the fronts, it's gonna stiffen up the front, so you're gonna have less turn.
So if you go up Cameron spring, you need to go to the right spring perch. On the right rear. Right on the left rear.
That's more in 10 minutes than I've done in the entire fucking time I've been on it.
Yeah, just like Tyler today messaged me. He's like, "Hey, can I get your cup set up?" And I sent him a private message, and I was like, "I'll help you. Like, I can't just straight up give you my setup, but I can help you if you wanna."
Yeah, I don't know why he's fucking like 17. He's just fucking stupid like that. I wouldn't, like, I'm not gonna ask anybody for their setup, but I would ask people for help if I knew.
Yeah.
Because if I figured out a setup that I know is gonna smoke somebody, I ain't gonna fucking hand it out either.
I don't mind giving somebody my road setup though, because I mean, it's all dependent on how you drive it. hell, just ask me. I'll sit down with y'all one night, you know, like in a fucking room, and y'all tell me what the car's doing, and I can tell you what to do to it. That way you're learning what to do to it yourself instead of me, you know, somebody just handing you the setup. That's how I learn.
Yeah, and it's easier for me to learn when I'm actually doing it anyway. Most of the time, when we come up with our own setup, they always, for me anyway, they always tend to be tight.
Gotcha.
That has a lot to do with the truck, though. But yeah. Easiest thing to do on an asphalt oval. Yeah, if you don't know dick, just look at the fucking cross. That's not like the #1 factor, but the lower the cross goes, the freer you normally are.
So the cross weight, you run it close to 50 for a
Yeah.
For a road course, yeah, you
Road
want it
course
as close to
50 because you're turning left.
You want the weight to be balanced.
But like on an oval, what, as far as the crossway part goes, what do you fuck with? Or how do you,
All
what do you,
depends on what car, like what track you're at. Spring rate does a lot with cross. Ride height, stuff like that.
But any oval, really want to get some bitch sealed.
Yeah, it's all about downforce.
Yeah, honestly, you can get the trucks now. You can get them sealed and fuck with the handling.
Do y'all use any
Rider?
What's it called? Like VRS or anything? Like any telemetry?
we used VRS for a little while, but I never used it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, and I think now we're gonna start trying to use Motec.
Yeah, dude, Motec's really good, especially for the A car. I just use VRS. I know Chris uses Motec, or Chris and Jim use Motec. I know Derek uses Motec too.
You can almost, though, if you set your cameras up, you can look at the splitter at the ovals, tell where you need to go. Really, if you wanted, you can get the bitch where it'll fucking disappear off the track, and then pull it up a little bit. The rear is a little different. If you have a softer rear, it's obviously going to travel more, so you got to stiffen it up if you're dragging.
Who joined?
Damn it. I hate when you eat too much of that curb going into 10.
Oh yeah. Cameron, another thing too is I've been streaming pretty much this whole practice, so if you wanted to go and like learn how I was driving, you could watch my stream in the car.
Was it on Facebook?
It's on Twitch.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get a link or something.
I'll send it to you in Discord. I'm not streaming it anymore, but I streamed like an hour of it, I think.
Yeah, as long as I can see a few of your laps and see what, like, where your line is and hear your motor, then it'll be enough for me to at least get a better.
Yeah.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Fuck you, Nick. Look at what position you're in.
Yeah, I sent you my stream on. Damn, why did it put my face up? I don't know. That's my stream. Might need to skip like the first 20 minutes or so. So I was fucking around. I just got my stream like officially set up.
I'll watch it while I'm laying in bed and think of you.
Alright, cool. Give me a follow while you're at it, if you're on Twitch.
I don't think I've ever used Twitch.
Oh, really? It's actually really good. Damn, dude, Keep is on a 5247 sub trend still. He's been streaming since like 10 o'clock this morning. Great. Need to go back and look at my fucking cup car set. I did this fucking shots.
Hunter, have you messed with the ballast any?
Yeah. Wait,
What
what
is
is
that?
that?
-10.
Yeah, mine's a little different.
I think I know.
I'm actually about to try that.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Damn, I lost all my time off 11. I was beating my fucking personal best lap. Imagine I just have a little bit like more rear weight, but the more you keep moving it to the front, the less your rear end's gonna fucking slide around them, moving the weight. Which is like really weird, but it's whatever. All this shit's all about fucking weight transfer.
So you're saying keep moving the nose weight?
Keep moving it forward. Don't move. If you move it too far forward, then you're not gonna have any rear turn at all.
Right. I'm gonna try half of that.
Right, mine's at 15.
Positive.
Negative 15. Might go down to just a tad bit more.
Almost got a goddamn super speedway set up in this.
Oh, dude, I've been fucking around with toes and shit, and it's helped me a little bit.
Are both of yours on the front negative?
Yeah. That's how you gotta run them.
What about in the back? Both positive?
Nah. Mine in the back are fucking... I don't even know, but it works.
Oh, you're running some goofy shit. Here, check this out. Check your box.
I would stay more towards 0 on your left rear. On your left rear toe. Start playing with those front cameras.
Go up.
Yeah.
Hold point.
I just started doing it a point at a time until I got to where I thought was money. I think I'd start at 0.5, then 0.5 would use one until I got to somewhere that I liked. And other than that, shit, I mean, I like how the rear's fucking balanced out. Other than that, it's pretty damn good. It looks pretty damn good. I just start messing with those front cameras. There's a little bit of speed in there. So you gotta remember too, that this is last year's set.
Right.
Figuring stuff out, Cameron?
Fuck no.
He said, fuck no.
Seems like every change I make seems to work. I just reset it again because I'm just gonna fuck around for a couple laps and then go from there again, I guess.
What is it doing?
Well, it feels like it speeds in like mild corners. It corners fine, but then as soon as I need to yank the wheel and turn sharp, it just doesn't want to fucking turn. And then if I breathe on the throttle, it just wants to loop around.
Oops, that's definitely the wrong setup.
I've only made it through like 2 turns and I can tell in the camber.
One thing too is don't even touch first gear other than turn 11. At least I don't.
I think I don't even there. I don't even go to first.
So the front end don't turn, but when you mat it down, it doesn't come off the corner. Correct?
Yeah, when I pick it up, even if I've got a little input in the wheel, it just wants to.
I gotcha. Yeah, this is gonna probably be a little touchy because I made a little change. Here, try this.
Well, shit, I just put in whatever that default set was that you sent me, ran 2 laps, and then I gained, I think.
Yeah. All I did is I took the default set that I gave, or the VRS that I gave you, and this whatever input you just gave me, I'm adjusting for it. So basically what I did, so you're having problems turning in the corner, so I went ahead and went up on the camber a little bit on the front, so that's gonna give you a little bit, you know, a little bit more steer, because you're the way the tires are canted. And then you said you're loose on throttle. The one thing I did too is I changed your gear, so you're gonna have a little bit more wheel spin. But I went up on the rear springs, so what that's gonna do is under acceleration, it's gonna tighten it up a little bit, and I adjusted your shocks just a little bit too, so that should give you a little bit more power,
Okay, yeah.
a little bit more tightness underneath acceleration.
Okay, I can see the stuff you changed. No, yeah, because the camber was like 2 point something. Now it's at 3 and 4. Caster, that's steering angle. What does that do?
I don't even touch fucking caster, dude. Not here.
Okay.
Let us do this in the oval car, make the right front, left front.
Coming down that hill, you want to be in second gear. Like when you're going up and you want to be in second, when you're coming down, you want to be in second. That little corner right there is all about just rolling. And then through the S's, it's all about using the curbs. You just drove it in too hard.
Yeah, I was trying to maintain as much momentum as I could.
Usually where those, like, where you go quick left and then quick back right, coming out of the, I guess, bus stop, I go ahead and roll out the throttle and just let it roll. And then if I need to get it to turn, I just barely tap the throttle to get the rear end to come around. You need to let off of that wall going into one, and then start your braking up the hill. Yep, use that curb. Perfect. That was good up the hill. Stay in second. Yep. Easy. There you go. Yeah, you feather it through there. And right before you get to the top of that hill is when you want to let off and start braking. And go ahead and switch to second. Through the whole carousel. And Then I always just brake like probably 2 car lengths before that sign. Right here, yeah, you want to use all the track through the S, so that's perfect. It was a lot better. Right where that yellow line ends, like going once you come towards 11, where that yellow line ends is where I brake. Yeah, like right there. The yellow line on the left.
Oh, okay, I see it. It's the
Yeah, it's
comes off of the pit entrance, or not a
yeah.
pit entrance, but apparently they didn't like me driving the wrong way. Are you still watching me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it slow, and then just like whatever pointers you may have, just
Like I said too, if you go and watch my laps, you can see what I do too. Because I know this is a little behind what you actually are on track.
So you said going right before we go where the new track goes, when we're coming over that last turn, that curb, you said use it, don't.
Where at?
So on right after you come, so you come up the hill, you drop down, turn left, and then turn right. It's that. Oh, here, I'll reset.
You talking about up here at the top of the hill? Yeah, you want to swing it out wide right there, swing it in left, swing it right back right. Yep, and kind of use that curb. Don't like fucking nail it, but use a little bit of it.
Does that bouncing off that help transfer to the left and get it to?
Yeah, it'll help transfer the weight just a little bit. Now, if you kill it, you're fucking gonna lift the whole right side of the truck off the ground. Or vice versa, the left side off the ground. Whichever one you hit.
Hunter, at the top of the hill, do you shift to third or no?
At the top of the hill, no, I stay in second. Like, coming after I hit the top of the hill, I go second all the way until that little short shoot. I hit third, and then right as I'm going back up the hill to turn left, I brake, downshift to second, and roll it up the hill. And then stay in second all the way down through until I'm exiting towards the carousel. I did one more adjustment camera to help the rear just a tiny bit. It's in your box. And I went down 1 on the front tire pressures.
So, and when you're doing tire pressures, I'm assuming here it's you do left and right.
Do what? You cut out. Oh, hold on.
When you're doing tire pressures here, I'm assuming you do left and right together.
Yeah. Hold on, what I sent you, I did it fucking.
So here, why is the front tire pressure higher than?
Turn
Higher than
in.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. So the last one I just sent you should help you with the front turn. I went the wrong way the first time, being an idiot.
Okay, so this one. Okay, so the front tire pressure being higher than the rear helps it with turn.
Yeah, the only reason I have the rear low is so when you're on throttle, you're not fucking you're not spinning the tires as much, because if you heat up those rear tires here, you're fucked. So I'm trying to keep the pressures low to where if I do spin the tires, it's not going to be as bad. They're not going to heat up as much. To where if I'm running if I'm running the rear tire pressure the same as the front, I'm going to burn my rear tires up here so much faster. Just because of because you're shifting and you're coming off slick corners and it's flat. But typically on flat tracks, I like to run lower rear tire pressures.
So I can help that by maybe not being quite as aggressive on.
Yeah. You know, if you still feel like you're too loose, you can drop those down another half pound.
Which one was I supposed to use? 5?
The most latest one. So whatever the highest number is. Probably 5.
It's saying my preload is too low.
Yeah. Hold on. Here. It's in your box, so it should be 6 or whatever number it is.
Oh, okay, there we go. So what is that?
What is what?
That front ARB, the preload and everything.
So your front bar is what is causing the car to twist. It's hard for me to explain because I just know what it does. Like in my head. But I would leave it at where it's at here, because the lower you go, the more twist you're putting in it, and you don't want that here.
Okay.
It's gonna be dragging the ground and tighter than a fucking dump truck. Most of the time on ovals, like after I get most of my chassis set up, so that's like the springs, the shocks, everything like that, then I'll start messing with the front bar to find speed. Most of the time I'm dropping it just a little. The more, like, if you drop it too much, you're going to be twisting too much, and you're going to just cook your right front.
Okay, so the front ARB, what does that stand for?
That's just your front. It's just your front bar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, fucking should have known that.
Another thing too, a cool thing about the road course is the trucks have a rear AB or ARB. So if you're still too tight, you can go up on that bar, because I've got it set to none. You can go up to a 375.
And so those just control how much the whole body rolls, or just the weight distribution
on the rear. On the front, yeah. But on ovals, they don't have an ARB on the rear. Just here.
You're running a rear roll bar?
No, I don't have one.
I don't see any speed in.
Now on the Cup car, I've got one. You just give me feedback on what. How's it get up the hill? So you hit that curb really good, you just had to be a little bit slower on it.
Still only 2 seconds off. Woo.
Second down the carousel. There you go, easy on throttle. Midway through, yep, switch to third, perfect. If you feel like you're locking up the front tires, go down on the brake bias a little bit. And if you don't like what I sent you, then go back to what I originally sent you, or the second change that I did. You know?
Yeah, the only thing I noticed of this one, it felt better. The only thing was it felt like the front didn't really want to cooperate.
Like it was too loose or didn't want to turn.
Like it didn't want to turn. It felt like when I was first telling you about it, it was like I could get about half. I don't know how far I can turn because I can't see my fucking wheel. But I could get so far, and then it would just push. This one feels like it happens sooner.
Happens what?
This feels like it happens sooner. Like I don't have as much room to turn left or right before it starts wanting to.
Before it starts wanting to push?
Yeah, is that my... Do I need to fuck with the tire pressure?
I mean, you can go back down on them. I'm running my front tire pressure is a little bit higher than what I say yours at. But that's just because I feel like it makes the car turn more. But if you didn't like it, then go down on it. Go back down to 22 where they were at. Trying to think. You can also, with this, you can lower your front rebounds. So basically what that's doing is not under throttle, but under braking. That's gonna... I'm trying to figure out how to say it.
The rebound stiffness is how fast it goes from compressed to uncompressed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the higher the clicks, the slower it goes from compressed to uncompressed.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm running them at 32 right there is, one, because you said you were a little loose, so that's why I'm running them up. So if you want to loosen it, just go down on it a little bit. It'll help the travel too.
Okay, so I dropped the pressures down, and then I just went down 2 clicks on rebound on both sides.
Go ahead and take it down to 20. Go ahead and do a big change to see what it feels like.
Rebound down to 20?
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
On the front, right? Not the rear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, leave the rear the way they are.
Because, yeah, it doesn't feel like... I mean, it's obviously loose, but it only gets loose when I'm fucking burying my foot in it. It feels good.
Yeah. The more you lower the rear rebounds, the more the looser it's going to be under acceleration.
Damn it, Channing.
There you go. That was a decent carousel. One thing you'll find out too is the more you let it roll, the more it's going to be your friend.
I cannot figure out this turn right here.
Alright, so you want to use that whole curb on the left-hander. Use it, and then you want to brake and downshift into third as you're on the curb.
Okay, so use the whole curb.
Yep, use the whole
while I'm on the
fucking thing.
curb, brake, then...
Mm-hmm. Like, brake first and then let it roll a little bit, and then downshift. Don't, like, brake and immediately downshift, because you're just going to snap sideways. Use all the track, yep. How's it get up? There you go. Oh, you just got it into it a little bit too quick. You got
Yeah,
happy.
I got too aggressive.
That hill will fucking get you.
It's, yeah, that coming off of the first uphill and then going right, and then that hill going right, that every fucking time, that one.
I feel like the track temp's way down right now. I'm like 7/10 faster than my lap. Oh yeah, it's down to 107. So one thing too, Cameron, right now is if you're loose, you're going to be even looser. Because the track temp's probably going to be around like 125 for the race.
Optimal just went down to 35.
Damn, I wish the track was gonna be like this. So much fucking grip right now.
Thing about grip, bad habits.
Yeah, it's not good to practice in this. So Cameron, I would just keep testing in the heat, because that's where you're gonna make your money at. So I don't think it's gonna get this cool in the race.
But Hunter, are you running a 2.5 or?
Yeah.
What does front bump do here?
Gonna want you to keep drinking fluids today, buddy. It's definitely gonna be the hottest race we've had thus far.
Probably gonna stiffen it
Left
up.
side on the restart. The road will be closed this
I'm
time.
at 20.
Mine's a little bit lower. Try like 16.
Yeah.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Alright, well, I'll keep fucking with shit later. I'll jump off now, but thank you guys for your help and for fucking with setups for me, because I don't know what the fuck I'm...
I had no problem. Like I said, if you ever need help, just let me know. I'm always down to sit down and go over stuff.
They do feel that way. I don't know if they are, but they feel like it.
Go look at the weight of them.
Oh, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna jump off. Again, thank you guys. I may hit you up again, you know, for other tracks or something that I can't seem to figure out, because I need to learn this shit so I can actually win one.
Yeah, that's all good, bro. Just let me know.
Alright, see you guys later. See you, Nick.
See you, Cameron.
You too, Channing. Love you.
Love you, dude.
The pace car is off. Be ready. I'll be looking up in front of you now.
Wish I was driving a fucking goddamn cup car.
Mm.
Wish that fucker gets around the track.
Yeah, that fucking cup car gets it around here.
I just wish I could find speed in 11.
Yeah, see, Nick, if you would just set the weather to what it is right now, we'd all have fucking grip. Then it'd be an actual fucking race. I think you need to cheat the system a little bit this week. I ain't lying, dude. This fucking truck is hooked. Nick, I'll send you what I sent Cameron.
Okay.
Shannon, if you wanted to, just let me know.
Yeah,
It actually felt pretty good. I mean, for this weather.
yeah, you can send it. I'll try it. To me, it's still driving the track, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of speed in the bus stop getting that thing pointed straight.
My vote's for the weather to be like this, and I feel like we could have a lot of good side-by-side racing or good passes. I feel like that hot weather, dude, everybody's gonna fucking wreck. It's just gonna be like 5
It's
cars,
probably
4 cars that are gonna break away.
I probably have it a little too high, 80.
Wait, did you put it at 80? You didn't put it at 77?
Well, it said 79s.
So you just went and put 80?
I'm just anticipating it to be hotter. You know how? What's too high on front camber?
Max.
I got
No,
4.7
like,
and 4.8.
somewhere right around 4 is pretty good. This track temp feels really, really good. Road 3.
Imagine how peak felt.
Yeah, I bet you peak is fucking. You know they put that shit on overcast on purpose.
Oh yeah, because they don't want people spinning out.
They wanted to make it a good race. Alright, I shared this out. I sent the camera to everybody. Like I said, it feels pretty damn good to me.
I'll tell you, that's my problem too.
Trying to get it.
You ever seen that guy that's on a little kid's motorcycle and he's like, "Get it"?
Yeah.
I'll have to fight. That's how I get in there. Just get it.
Get it. Get it.
51.7 cross. Ooh.
Just drive the sumbitch.
Ah, dude, trust me, I'm going to. And if it's better than what I got, then tune on it. Sure it is.
That one's got a lot more grip than the one that I have, though. I've got mine on the fucking edge.
This one will probably blow the back tires off of it.
No.
Think so?
Nope. I did a full 15 lap run earlier with something super similar to that. Before I started fine tuning my speed. It did just fine.
Left side. Still there. Clear, good job.
God damn it. I need to quit looking
27 back here. We're doing really good for that.
Do what?
Well, Nick, the deed has been done. Yeah,
I want the
just
dirt
purchased
coming
it
back
right now,
on.
so it's like,
Keep your eyes open.
my daggone and okay, yeah, well, yeah, it'll be my actual name then, obviously.
Adam, just be glad you're not entering this week and having to start at Sonoma.
Oh, trust me, I am.
I say I love road courses. This is gonna be fun.
I mean, I loved road courses on NASCAR Heat, but this
Oh,
is
this is
like
way different.
way different. Yeah.
So much more fun. Oh yeah. Well yeah, the cup cars fucking.
Gotta remember how heavy that truck is compared to that. And I think they have less
Got a lot more
horsepower.
downforce.
I think they have less horsepower at the road course, or they.
I think they upped the horsepower of the cup car from the road course. I don't even touch fourth gear. That's the way I've got it set up. Nope. See, I can be aggressive in the cup car. I can't be aggressive in this. I think I'm running 131s in the cup car. 131.7, I think that's what I got to last night. And the fucking fast guys running like the peak guys the other night were running 127s. That was, yeah. Well, the room that I did the other day, the guy that I raced against was running a 130.6, so I'm about a second off. That was in a slick ass fucking temp too.
guys keep up with that
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to be a part of it.
Yeah. No, I was asking if any of you guys keep up with the PK Freeze
Oh, I would get my ass waxed and beat. At least for the first year.
I mean, I know, like, you know, I know about some of the drivers that are, like, running in that league. Like, I know about Alpala and Conti, guys like that.
Alpala's on the downturn.
Yeah, I was in
New car fucked him.
Shit.
Yeah. Took all the drivability out of it. Put the drivability back in, I guarantee he's back up there winning a fucking championship.
Ooh, but Michael Conti's up there, though.
Yeah, Michael Conti's a good kid. I don't know, we raced with Blake Reynolds the other night in one of our leagues. He filled in for one driver, and I was up there competing with him, so.
But just think how the back markers. Just think about how good the back markers still are in that league.
Yeah. Like, really good.
Are those guys, like, setting up their own cars, or is that, like, a whole
They have
don't
crew
know.
chiefs. They have crew chiefs. But most of them do set up a little bit.
They got somebody that goes in a room every week. They'll have like 3 or 4 people that go in a room, work on a setup, and then they'll send it to the pro driver, and then they'll go in there and tweak it to them. It's pretty much how it goes.
That's fucking cool. So pretty much all you gotta do is worry about driving the goddamn car.
Hmm. That's what Jim's been doing with us for Road to Pro. He's been going in there making the sets for Road to Pro, and then I went in there and me and Chris went in the other night, we were tweaking them. Our fucking Iowa set, I feel like, was pretty damn good.
Jim's pretty good though.
Yeah, but there's certain tracks where he's like, I can't help you guys at all. Like Pocono, he couldn't help us at all. This week he couldn't help us at all. I know, dude. Chris is fucking. Chris is so. He's like, the other day I was rewatching one of my streams and all I hear is Chris saying, I might not even fucking show up Sunday. I might just fucking park and go on the broadcast. Fuck this. And then he was like, Hunter, you can't, like, this is not the setup you're running. I'm like, Chris, this is the setup I'm running, I swear to God. I sent him a video of it and then went out there and ran laps.
But you know what, Chris? Like, Chris wasn't very good at road courses, even in NASCAR heat, though, either.
Some people, it's just not their thing, dude. I mean, yeah, I think I
All
race
about
in real
practice,
life.
though.
I raced in real life for like 7 years, so getting used to that and then playing video games, all the NASCAR games, I love the road courses, so I learned the track just like that. And on this, I mean, you can transfer it over, but it's just a different way of driving it because you're actually using a fucking wheel and your pedals, you know? You're actually shifting. It's not like you got a fucking controller in your hand. I'm good at Watkins Glen and Sonoma. Mmm.
Put on brake assistance and drive.
If you just jump the hill, you'll pick up a second.
Yeah, there you go. Just jump that fucker.
close to turn 11?
Yeah.
I'm losing my time when we're going up the hill, getting into 1.
Yeah, it all depends on how you. If you roll that wrong, like if I roll it wrong, I'll be 3/10 off. But if I roll it just right, I'll be a tenth to the good, or right at my lap time. It all just depends on how you roll it. It's really all about that second, like the first right-hander that you hit. I'm gonna run the whole course real quick.
Come out of that last turn and see Nick, and it's just like yellow flag.
Damn, dude, running that old road course.
Alright, get that rhythm back.
Oh no, I'd love the carousel too. Like I'm used to it. No, it's not.
It's easier. It's easier than that hard, that fast right. You gotta jump the corner. It's easier.
Alright, boys, we're on the drag strip.
Where is it?
He wants you to be slow right now.
Alright, get all the way up here to the fucking light. Keep coming a little bit more.
I wouldn't doubt if iRacing does that.
coming.
Drag cars
Keep
soon.
coming. Nigga, look over at me and match your front end with mine.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Alright, right there. Alright. Are you ready? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
One on the right side. You're clear him.
He's shipping!
You got the black flag, so he's gonna pit. To 4. Get with Andy, see what the penalty is. They're saying stop and go. To 4. What the fuck he's doing up there, I have no idea. Alright man, bring her on down here. Important thing here, we gotta make sure we don't make this worse.
Did you?
Just a little bit. Dude, that was so fucking cool.
I was like, fuck it, I might as well get in your draft. Fuck it. Adam, you still there? No.
About to post this in the.
Yeah, I'm here. What are you guys drag racing?
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool. And I just sent it into the fucking inside wall. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm at turn 11. How'd y'all not get back? Where is this bitch?
Right before turn 11, where it really widens up, you want to turn straight right.
Hey, Nick, what other, like, things do I need to look into? Like, you and Chris were talking about VRS. Well, I already know about treatments.
I'm right here at 11, and I see the. see it. I'm on it.
Yeah. The only thing, that might be somewhat of a
I'm
worry is
bored.
I gotta see how the internet runs when it's hardwired.
What kind of internet do you have?
Oh, dude, I went from so when I was in Massachusetts, I had a Xfinity, and that shit was fucking amazing. And I moved out here to Arizona. They don't offer really any of that, so I'm like with what is it? It's a Frontier, and I mean they're okay, but I mean it's nothing great.
What speed you got?
It's what am I running? Is it I don't know what it's going to be when it's hardwired, but with Wi-Fi, I'm anywhere between like 10 to 12 megabytes, I think.
Okay. I run 100 to 100 to 100, 100 upload, 100 download.
Jesus.
And you got the same computer I just got, and my computer just fucking runs it perfect.
Does it?
Oh, dude, it's night and day difference of what I had. So much better.
Well, I know, like when I was on iRacing site and I was like looking at like specs of what your computer should be, they said that it had to be like internet speed had to be at least what was it like 128K or something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm fucking way above that, obviously, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but the more
Supposed to
cars
just
you got
about
on track, the download matters more.
yeah. What about like the ping? What should your latency be at?
66.
Okay, so I'm in between. I'm in between like 50 to 70. So gotcha. And
Nick's
273 and
never had a
19 what?
problem.
273
I know, but what is
Oh
what I'm saying?
lord.
Megabyte.
Are you Jesus?
I'm higher than that. I'm 600 down, 600 up.
Jesus Christ.
I
didn't know that was even possible.
I've got AT&T.
I've got AT&T. Mine's
I'll show you. I'm gonna take a screenshot.
100, 100.
AT&T what?
Just fiber.
Yeah, I've got the fiber optic.
It's just the most expensive one you can pay for.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 1,000, but you can't get 1,000.
Yeah.
Let me see the optimal servers and.
We could try different shit once you get home, man, and fucking see what works and what don't.
Yeah, I'm just worried. Obviously that's going to be a little bit of a worry, but if I can run hardwired and I can run around 12 without blipping on the screen or anything else, then
Hell, I lied. I'm almost at 900.
Adam, you should be
crazy.
fine. Just make sure that when you're racing, fucking nobody's connected to your Wi-Fi. You disconnect your phone. Anything that's
Okay.
connected, just fucking focus on your computer.
Okay.
But for the most part, I mean, it should be fine. It's more about your computer, honestly.
Gotcha.
Damn near 134.
Yeah, because when I moved to Alabama, I'm about to run off a fucking hotspot. And from what I've heard, hotspots run this game perfectly fine. So,
Well, I feel like if you can run a fucking hotspot fine, then I feel like
yeah,
whether I'm Wi-Fi'd or fucking wired in, I should be fucking okay.
Yeah, you'll be alright. Alright, boys, about to hop off here. I gotta fucking work, so.
I'll look at this Discord real quick.
Adam,
here's my fucking stream too. I'm gonna stream the race. I know that's gonna be broadcasted, but if you want to hear us talking or whatever, I'm gonna stream it. And I just streamed this practice and fucking see what it's like to go around a track and stuff.
Okay.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the 29 and 920, you gotta kill it.
Yeah, you actually gotta you gotta really hit these.
Y'all like that internet connection?
Yeah, it's pretty fine.
If I lag, then it's not me. No matter what graphics card you
The 2060.
Yeah.
I don't know where I posted that
Oh shit, I got it.
I'll tell you this, it does mean a lot to have a good
You said a router, a good gaming router, is that what you said?
Yeah, I have an Asus, like a 1900 Nighthawk or something.
What does that shit run?
I pay like 200.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive. I'm on Wi-Fi. Alright, but yeah, I'm getting off here. I'll probably be on tomorrow night.
Alright, dude.
We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Alright, man.
Blows, I'm gonna miss Daytona. Just putt it. In qualifying, you really do need to putt around here, though.
Yeah. Just, you gotta get a fucking map before you can even start your fucking hotline. Christ, it's so fucking annoying. Yeah. I think after tonight, this wheel's fucking stout, bro. I think you're good to go, huh? I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. Like I said, a little dusty.
Sounds good. Yeah, get that jizz off. Dude, that's crazy. Those internet speeds, that's just like fucking insane to me.
I'm in the rural area of Pensacola.
Damn. That's crazy. Dude, and I thought I was getting good internet when I was hardwired with fucking Xfinity, getting 100 and 100.
Nah.
That's more than what you need, you know.
Yeah, I just
Well, that's not
like
what
to
I
be on the
have
safe
now.
side.
But
Yeah.
But it also allows me too that I can leave everybody connected.
Yeah, what you showed me the other day, Adam, was Wi-Fi, wasn't it?
yeah, that was Wi-Fi, and that was on my phone. So obviously, even if it's Wi-Fi on a PC, that's going to be faster. But
Yeah.
Hell, my cable bill's only $110 a month.
Really?
Direct TV and this internet pack.
are you serious?
Jesus Christ.
How the fuck did you do that? Who'd you blow for that price?
You have to be a Jew.
Apparently.
Oh, didn't know there was Jews in Alabama, but here we are.
I'm in Florida, Nick.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You might as well be in Alabama. I mean, you're right there.
Yeah, no, they need to annex Panhandle into Alabama. Damn. Except there's Florida trash down here. Florida trash and next completely different.
Easy.
I mean, you got the guys walking around with no fucking shirt on, tatted up, smoking damn half a pack of cigarettes at one time.
Me,
Does anyone know anything about Verizon's internet?
It's fucking fire, is what I heard.
Really? They're FiOS, right?
Yeah, I heard Fios is fire.
See, the thing is well, no, what I'm wondering is, because I don't know if you can have two different internet companies in one household. Like, I don't know if that...
They can't tell you what you can and can't pay for, but it's probably hard. Yeah. I don't see why you couldn't. They just have to run another wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes you drive better, I think, after going road course.
FiOS is not available out here. It's not fun. Like, dude, I mean, it's crazy. We're kind of in, like, bumfuck Egypt. I mean, it's a good-sized city, and it's not like the houses are... Yeah. But it's just... It's crazy. Yeah, it's like a good built-up town that's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Apparently. Or is that like a new like customer 2-year contract or you know?
Well, originally it was a new contract. Still, like you just beat them back down after it goes up. Fuck, dude, I hate that track. It's just so slow. Like you have to go so slow through the corners, and then it takes forever to get down the straightaway. Oh yeah. Well, you got a diamond that late. Oh yeah. I prefer diamonding it. That one, 3 and 40, damn near can hold the bottom there. 2 different corners. But really, to me, if Gateway, you could put a market tool setup in there and adjust your deer. It'd be decent. Alright, fellas, I gotta hop off here. I got an early bird tomorrow.
Alright, man.
What's up with all the goddamn updates for Discord? Like every day.
He's already gone, I think.
What's up, dude?
Oh, never mind.
I didn't figure it out, but I know I can send them to you. I don't know if there's one for Gateway or not. I can look. Well, they're in all my camera folders, like the one I sent you. Like, I can just send you my whole camera thing. I just don't want it to fuck up your whole game, you know what I'm saying? Here you go. I'll zip it up and send it to you.
Well, I'll go in there and delete my fucking camera folder and just replace it with that.
Yeah, hold on. Make 'em-
Like, how many tracks you got, like a camera?
A lot. I don't know. Let's see. Oh God. There you go, buddy. cut all those tracks and put it. It's in Discord.
I just put that on the cameras.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Damn, suddenly Link out here offers a 1 gig internet. It's like $95.
I wonder how you get this fucking Gander Outdoors thing off the windshield banner. Fucking queer.
Got to
Because it's just fucking. It's all over this.
I've never heard of internet services putting fucking caps on how much fucking internet you can use. Like, there's one here that's like for like $35. It's 100 megabytes, but it says monthly data plan 250 gigs. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'll go through that in like fucking 10 days. Yeah. 400 megabytes for fucking $55 a month. That ain't fucking bad. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, but I would save what you got right now.
Holy shit, dude. Frontier's early termination fee is up to $400. What the fuck? I was just gonna tell my mom, I was gonna be like, fucking cancel your Frontier shit and I'll pay for the fucking internet. That's crazy, yo.
What does it do? Yeah, it's a zip. You gotta unzip it. See it? Once you unzip it, you'll see all those. Right click it. You should be able to. Do you have WinRAR? Huh. You don't have a zipping program, do you? Obviously not. You ought to be able to right click it and unzip it.
Oh yeah, normally, but like I have a
Yeah, it comes as a RAR. Hold on, let me try it again. Yeah, the style. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing as a zip file, it's just a better program.
Yeah, just right here in your documents is an option to zip files.
Give me a second. Because you don't have WinRAR. Try that one. Does that work, Tick Bump? Should. I've got 2 for Talladega. Yeah.